One of the repeated lines today from the Senate hearing on the Capitol attack was that the deadly events of January 6th were the results of an intelligence failure. Officials testified that while they were made aware of threats of violence leading up to January 6th, they weren't prepared for this level of violence. A former chief of the Capitol Police testified that based on the intelligence that they had received, his team, quote, planned for an increased level of violence and that some participants may be armed, but none of the intelligence we received predicted what actually occurred. Here's the thing, though. If officials were made aware of potential armed protesters, why were they not prepared for an armed insurrection? I mean, they were expecting what, like a little bit of violence, a manageable amount of armed attack on the Capitol, a containable riot? I mean, now that we're getting an investigation that we saw today with this hearing on Capitol Hill into what happened on January 6th, it still does feel like there is this elephant in the room. Honestly, there was plenty of intelligence, open source intelligence. I remember reporting on it before January 6th. Plenty of open source intelligence and available information that a mob of Trump supporters primed for and capable of violence was going to be in D.C. on January 6th during the electoral vote count. The president had called them there specifically for that date, for that reason. He had told them it was going to be wild. That was his word, wild. The underarmed, undermanned, underprepared security response to that is not because nobody knew they were coming. It is because of this still unexplained underestimation of the seriousness of the potential for violence from this kind of crowd specifically. Why is that? Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.